Today's video is a swatching video, and we've just got 6 half pans from a company called Zecchi. It's a shop here in Florence, and it's a really amazing fine art shop. It has a whole ton of materials. It's like a kind of treasure chest. When you go in there, it's very hard not to just want to buy everything, do a kind of supermarket sweep. But I managed to contain myself somehow, but not quite, because I did come out with these 6 colours. I had a look at their brochure and it was full of gorgeous colours, but these 6 in particular caught my eye. There's Castle Earth, Caput Mortem, Dragon's Blood, Yellow Green, Green Earth and Cobalt Turquoise. So what I thought we would do today is swatch them out and just see how gorgeous these colours are. In my previous video I made a sketchbook. I made it out of Arches 300-gram cold press watercolour paper and Fabriano 300-gram cold press watercolour paper, both of them 100% cotton, because I couldn't find the kind of sketchbook that I wanted, so I thought I'll just make my own. So if you want to watch that video, I will link to it below. And this is what I'm going to swatch them out in. I made my sketchbook, so the top half of it is Arches paper and the second half of it is Fabriano paper. Because I don't want to go on the first page of the sketchbook, I'm going to go in the middle of it. So I'm going to use the first page of the Fabriano. So that's going to be around about here. There. You can see the Arches is a bit whiter and the Fabriano is a bit more yellow. But we're going to start on here. And I thought I would just draw a kind of leafy thing and then swatch them out in a series of leaves. Because there's only 6 of them, so that should do the job. I'll just label them up and then we'll get started. The numbers on them are the numbers that the shop gave them, so I think that's just their series number. It's nothing to do with the pigments on them, and in fact I can't find any information about the pigments on them. Maybe they have it in the shop, but it doesn't seem to be here on any of these pans, so we'll forget about pigment information and just go in and enjoy the colours. So I'm going to take the wrappers off. Definitely have a very handmade feel to them. They don't feel very regular and they're kind of not quite right up to the top. They're dippy and have an irregular surface, so it doesn't feel like they were machine manufactured, like mass produced. They've definitely got much more of a handmade feel. I love this one so much because it was almost like a yellow ochre, but not quite. But it wasn't quite like the yellow green of the Aakash palette. So I was intrigued by it because it might be a kind of halfway house, because I struggle with yellow ochre. I don't particularly like it. I feel like I should like it, but I don't. So I'm hoping that the yellow green will be a happy solution. Okay, so I'm going to put these on a plate that I have nearby. They feel quite autumnal looking at them like that. I just really love the colours. This Castle Earth was a really deep brown, and it felt like it would be a really nice substitute for black. And then the Caput Mortem was just beautiful, as was the Dragon's Blood. The yellow green I've explained before. The Green Earth, I couldn't get enough of it, and the same with the Cobalt Turquoise. So let's see how they go. Starting off with the Castle Earth. Let's put some water on it. Wow, that is so rich and pigmented. Oh my goodness. Okay, my first impression is wonderful. Let's see what happens when I put some water. I'm loving them already. This is the Caput Mortem. Same, gosh, really satisfying amount of paint comes off. That is just beautiful. It's a really reddy, purpley, red wine kind of colour. Gorgeous. Okay, let's move on to the Dragon's Blood. I'm loving them so much, I can't really go slowly, I just want to get through them. Okay. That is just lovely. It reminds me of those red, kind of Pompeii red buildings that you see down that way. I really love them. I think that was definitely one of the reasons why I was attracted to it, because it reminded me of those, yeah, like Italian villas. Okay, so on to the yellow green. Yeah, see, I think that's just such a great colour, especially for me with my yellow ochre problem. That just is not, it's like a muted yellow. It just kind of does the job, but it's got that more of a greeny feel to it. Okay, the green earth. This looked so beautiful in the shop. Let's hope it comes out just as nice. Yeah, these are really lovely paints. I'm really impressed. They're so pigmented, and it just, like, yeah, you just put your, I've had watercolors before where you try and get some color off and then it comes out really faint. I'm thinking of particular A Gala ones that I've had, which I love all the same, but this is just such a great payoff immediately. It's really, you don't have to fight to kind of get the color, and they are gorgeous. I think I've said that enough. Cobalt turquoise, let's do it. Wow. Look at that. Put my finger in the green one and smudged it. Oi, oi, never mind. Okay, so let's go with a stem of that one. Well, that was a short and sweet swatching video. I know that they do have a website with these available, but right now their shop is under construction, so whether or not the online store is operating, I'm not sure. But if you're ever in Florence, then it would definitely be worth stopping by to pop in and have a look at this amazing shop and its beautiful colours. Maybe I'll get some more at some point in the future, but for now, these 6 will keep me going. Thank you so much for watching if you've got this far. I hope you enjoyed it, and do let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.